What is up, Cradix? In this video, I'll be talking about this week's Triple Money Event Week as well as the property and vehicle discounts. This event week is for May 6th through May 12th, 2021. The current casino podium vehicle is the Vapid Winky. The overall design of the Winky is primarily based on the Willys Jeep. It released about 5 months ago with the Galopet Eco Heist update and normally costs $1.1 million and has a discounted trade price of about $800,000. This vehicle is in the off-roads class, and it's a very slow vehicle as you might imagine, and it's not really that great for off-roading either because of that lack of power. But being based on such an older vehicle, that sort of makes sense. The customization of the Winky, however, is very good, with tons of options to really personalize it the way you want. But anyways, for those of you who originally paid full price for the Winky and are not happy about it being on the podium, you can still take the one you originally purchased and sell it for about $640,000, depending on your upgrades and how much you paid for it originally. So, is the Winky worth attempting to win by spinning the lucky wheel over and over this week? Honestly, I'm sure most of you already have this vehicle, and the difference you'll get in terms of profit when selling your original and trying to get the podium one will only be about $400,000 roughly, which really isn't that great of money if you spend more than, I'd say, 45 minutes trying to win this one. Maximum an hour. I would not spend more than that trying to win this vehicle off the podium. So starting off with the property discounts, we have 40% off the MOC as well as the upgrades and renovations for it as well. Now the MOC really isn't a property, but I figured it was best to put it in this category since we don't technically have any property discounts this week, unfortunately. Moving on to vehicle discounts, we have 40% off the Stockade, which is the armored money truck. This thing was made purchasable with the introduction of a Diamond Casino Heist update. However, keep in mind that it is a Pegasus vehicle with no customization. I honestly see no reason in buying this unless you're maybe using it for roleplay or something like that, but other than that, I don't really see any other use for it. Moving along, we have 40% off the Night Shark, probably the best vehicle on sale this week by far. The Night Shark is one of my favorite armored vehicles. It has the explosive armor similar to the Insurgent, and what makes it even cooler is that its map icon actually shows up as a normal car, so it doesn't have some crazy unique map icon, so nobody really knows what you're driving until they come up close to you. Plus, it's pretty fast as well and very good at off-roading. The only negative thing I can think of is that it unfortunately cannot be used in off-road races. Next up, we have 40% off the weaponized Tampa. So this is a great vehicle that is pretty good at combat once you have all the upgrades on it. However, keep in mind that it has no armor in terms of explosives, so a Mark II or even a little sticky bomb will kind of end your day pretty quickly when driving this thing around. Moving along, we have 40% off the custom conversion cost upgrade for the technical, which makes that upgrade cost only about $85,000, which is a pretty decent deal, I guess, but the technical really isn't all that great of a vehicle to begin with, so that's probably why the conversion cost is so cheap. So that's it for vehicle discounts, only 4 this week excluding the MOC, which really isn't all that great. I honestly expected a lot more. And the vehicles themselves weren't really all that great except for the Night Shark in my opinion. In terms of weapon discounts, Mark II weapon upgrades are 50% off this week, which is nice. So for those of you who have been wanting to upgrade your normal weapons to the Mark II variants, now's the best time to do that at half price. In terms of login items, you can get this Invade and Persuade t-shirt just for logging in this week, which is pretty nice. And honestly, I think this is a pretty cool t-shirt. In terms of Triple Money, we have Triple Money NRP on the Motor Wars Adversary mode. So this one is repeating every week until June 2nd, so keep that in mind. But honestly, I'm not really complaining. Motor Wars is one of the most fun adversary modes to do with friends. I had a ton of fun last week playing it. In terms of Double Money, we have Double Money NRP on the MOC missions. Completing these missions will unlock you the trade price for the vehicles shown. So it's definitely worth completing them this week if you haven't, to get some extra money at the same time while you're unlocking the trade prices for these vehicles. Moving along, we have a pretty strange one. So we have 3 times speed boost on bunker research, which I guess is pretty good for those of you who haven't completed all your research in the bunker yet. So now would definitely be the best time to get that annoying research out of the way if you haven't already. And to help even more with that, I guess Rockstar's feeling a little generous. They also have 50% off the bunker supplies that you buy. Unfortunately, no double money on any business this week, which I find very unfortunate. I feel like at the least they should have given us maybe VIP work on double money. I mean, anything. We really only have Motor Wars and the MOC missions this week, which I guess is okay, but some better money making opportunities would have been nice. Moving on to the Prime Gaming discounts for Prime Gaming members only. I will leave instructions in the pinned comment on how to become a Prime Gaming member if you aren't one already. So we have the same ones as last week, which is 35% off the weaponized thingy. So this boat came out recently with the Gallo Perico update and honestly isn't all that great. It's a Pegasus vehicle with no customization and still way too much money, even at this discounted price in my opinion. Next up, we have 70% off the JB700W. So this car is in the Sports Classics class and is the weaponized version of the normal JB700 with guns that actually work this time around. Plus it has the oil slick upgrade as well, making it the proper James Bond car. Moving along, we have 70% off the Armored Boxville. So this has pretty decent armor in terms of window paneling, but no armor in terms of explosion armor. Not a very good overall vehicle in my opinion. Plus you need to own a vehicle cargo warehouse in order to even purchase it. And lastly, for Prime Gaming, you will continue to get the sonar station upgrade for the Kasaka submarine for free. Yeah, we already know this repeats every single week, but this upgrade normally costs 1.2 million and getting it for free is awesome, I guess, if you haven't been able to get it for the past 5 months. Also, don't forget guys, just vlogging in this week as a Prime Gaming member, you'll get a free $200,000, which is pretty cool. Again guys, if you don't see the discounts on these vehicles, it's because you don't have your Prime Gaming account linked to your social club. Again, all the information on how to do that is down below in the pinned comment. And lastly, we have of course the RC Bandito Time Trial Construction Site 2. This week's normal time trial is Lake Vinewood Estates. I highly recommend either the Hakuchu Drag, Shotaro, or a Batty 801 for that time trial. And this week's premium race is the Sports Classics race Crossing Paths. I highly recommend either the Turismo Classic, Cheetah Classic, Rapid GT Classic, or the Retinue Mark II for this race. Every Friday it posts a guide on how to easily beat the time trials and premium race, so stay tuned for that if you're new. Anyways guys, hope this was helpful. Overall, this event week isn't very good in terms of vehicle discounts, with really only 4 vehicle discounts, and the Night Shark is really the only good one, at least in my opinion. And in terms of double and triple money, they repeated Motor Wars, again they're doing that the entire month, but no double money business. Again, as I mentioned earlier, that is very, very unfortunate. They gave us bunker research instead, which is the most random thing. But anyways, thanks for watching guys. Hopefully we get a better event week next week, and I'll see you in the next one.